Well, Monk, I must tell you, it's been another great year here at Ken Murph Do This, and we always try to look forward, and we're taking a look back today. Last year we had our Stewart's Holiday Classics with the fruit flavors. Today we have the true classics: creme soda, birch beer, root beer. I did those all out of order, but that's okay. We'll know as we drink them. It's going to be a good 2019. But let's close out 2018 with some drinks for the whole fam. Monk, play that funky music, Monk boy, and let's get down to 2018 New Year's Eve soft drinks. Let's pop off. Pop off. Pop off. Pop, pop, oh, oh.
Ken Murph Do This, 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 Ken Murph Do This.
Next time you see us, we're going to be well into our fitness phase, as we do every January with Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. But we're going to have some pops to roll out the end of the year. And I know that's very regional. If you're from other places, you call it soda. And I'm not saying you're wrong, but you're wrong. They're pops. That's what we call them here. And we do have the classic Stewart flavors. We're going to get into that. We also have some chocolate at the end that are supposed to taste like some adult pops with a little bit of alcohol. Think rum cake. So if you're underage, leave these alone over at 7-Eleven. You know how we do love our 7-Elevens. So 2018, it's been a heck of a year. Let's get down to it. And there's an order that I've established, but I think I may go a little bit out of order and start off with Stewart's Cherries and Cream. And wow, this has a price sticker on it. So whoever was the producer of this piece is going to be grounded until 2019. Don't worry, it's just a couple hours. But we don't like that here, because we like everybody to know that the sodas we're drinking, as represented by Stewart's, are made with real sugar. No corn syrup here, baby. Save that corn syrup for the corny guys at the other show, where they tell you how to make plants and how to paper mache your own best friend. I believe all my best friends should be fully animated with blinking lights and little hats. Anyways, cherries and cream, cherry and cream flavored soda. You see that? You see that rolling smoke? Yeah, that's the good stuff. So the smell initially is not that far off a cream soda, which we also have one of here. I'm not overwhelmed with the cherry, but it doesn't smell completely like a cream soda would either. Not the fizziest soda, but maybe after we take a sip, that'll change. That's incredible. It's very much its own taste. It comes through on the front with a cherry, but not like a super sweet cherry, more like I don't want to say a sour cherry either. It's just more of a straight across the board cherry taste. And on the back end, that flavor mixes with the cream, the traditional cream soda flavor, and it sort of sits from the tip of your tongue to the middle. It leaves you with a nice mouth taste. It's got a picture of an ice cream cone on here for cherries and cream, and that may have been a popular ice cream flavor in the past. I don't know. I always go for the Brickleberry or the Elf Trash. Whoa, wait a minute. It's a nice, easy drinker. It's not one you're going to pound through, because it does have a flavorful, savory mouth vibe. So you're going to work your way through that slow with that sweet cherry taste. So far, so good, Stuart. So now we can stay on the cream tip, or we can move to something a little more traditional. I think we'll come back, because we don't want to overwhelm ourselves with the creaminess right yet. Birch Beer. And again, who the heck forgot to take these stickers off? We don't want people knowing what we paid for this stuff. Maybe we got a deal, maybe we paid it wholesale. We don't want to be judged by that. But anyways, Birch Beer. We have had Birch Beer before. But that's like saying, well, I've had soup before. It's like, well, was it a tomato soup or was it a chicken broth? They're all different. So we don't want to say, Birch Beer is Birch Beer, because it's not, by no way, shape, or form. The one we had before was the Boylan out of Niagara Falls with those French spellings and whatnot. May have been on our 2018 football kickoff. Again, you got a nice, gassy, smoky start to it. Has that sharp, kapow, birch smell. Not quite as sharp as I remember the Boylan's being, but I don't think it'll disappoint. Again, the gift in this is the subtleness. It's not gonna knock you backwards right off the bat, but again, this is one of those savory, slow drinkers, I think, because the birch flavor gets on the sides of your tongue on this one, and the up front flavor rolls from the tip to the middle. It's peppy. Again, you got to be a fan of birch beer. I would recommend everybody try it, see if you are a fan. But this is a nice birch beer, and this one's a little fizzier than our cherries and cream, which I think it needs to be, because with the cream it's more of a rolled out, laid back taste. With the birch, I think there's an expectation. So yeah, it's nice. It sits. It's got that little pop and that little tang. And we'll just take a pause for the cause, because if you'll notice, Monk has some of his Christmas presents up here. He had a great Christmas. Yeah, oh, my little buddy. He got a puzzle, and this is actually one of those personalized puzzles. This is his uncle Jingles, who's a farmer out in Iowa. He's not just farming bananas, he's got some corn going there. Oh, Monk, it's your cousin Jingles. And Monk's like, Jingles, baby, what's going on? He's like, oh, just seeing how life is in the big city. And he's like, Jingles, how's life in the corn business? He's like, well, sometimes it's poppin', and sometimes it's creamy, but often I just find myself sitting on a plow making corn jokes. And Monk's like, okay, Jingles, I gotta go. And then he also got his little Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Maybe this is one of those farting reindeers. I don't know. Oh, his arms move. Wow, Monk. That's a pretty neat Spider-Man. Moving right along. We'll go back. Now, see, there's no sticker on this one. Somebody gets an A for effort. Real cane sugar. Creamy vanilla taste. Cream soda, again, the expectation is an easy drinker. One that just puts you in a spot where it takes you back to 19-2 when you're sitting out on a fence, sitting with your friends going, man, the price of soda's a nickel now. I hope it never goes any higher. And we're like, hey, old-timey, that's what it costs to return one now. You leave a nickel deposit. How times have changed. But good, cream soda never does. It's definitely got a vanilla vibe. I think the true leader in that is A&W. They always have that vanilla, the aged vanilla. Let's see exactly how they're represented with their vanilla in here. Quillaya extract. Quillaya extract. We've seen that before. I don't know. I think it's the quills from a porcupine's bum. Isn't that how they make the raspberry flavor for the Starbucks? I believe so. So now, that's the best thing about this 4-pack so far, is they're all unique. This one, the flavor starts on the middle of your tongue and rolls off to the sides. Its smoothness is almost not that different than a ginger ale, but it does have a distinct sweetness at the end that maintains after you sip. I can see myself going through this one a little quicker than the last two, just because you get all ginned up with that smooth vanilla flavor. Cream sodas are something else. We're going to have to do just a cream soda video someday because there's so many varieties. This is obviously the fizziest of them all, though. which again goes with how you want to drink it and how you do drink it. Yeah, that's a good cream soda. Stuart, so far you're 3 for 3, and I don't see us being let down by your classic, Stewart's Fountain Root Beer. This is the one I knew about first. I used to go with my dad, and we'd sit at this truck stop, and we'd eat pecan rounds from Little Debbie, and we'd have a Stewart's root beer. And I'd feel real cool because I was about Monk's age, and it would be like, I'm drinking a beer. Oh, I thought that was that Spider-Man. It's just my... Huh, is that Rudolph? Is he back? Come see them sleigh bells jingling, ring, ring, jingling, boo. Cause it's lovely, but with the way, boo. I don't know the words to that song. But no Christmas carols are banned in this house. You know Monk's favorite, Dominic the dog, who goes downstairs but nobody cares, rolls over your neighbor's dog. He's great for a snack and fits on your back. It's log, log, log. Oh wait, that's not a Christmas song. Chiminichi, hee-haw, hee-haw, it's Dominic the donkey. Chiminichi, hee-haw, hee-haw, it's Dominic the donkey. Zabba-da-dabba-da-dabba-da-doo, he's a-comin' to eat your stew. Yeah, Monk loves Dominic the donkey. Now he looks like a little unicorn. I guess. He still looks like a monkey to me. Stewart's Fountain Classic Root Beers. I use the term bitter, but I don't use it in a bad way. Some root beers are sweet, like we were mentioning before, that 1A&W is extra vanilla-y. This would be more along the lines of a bitter. It's an easy drinker, it's not super sweet, and it's not like the others. It's fully that root beer taste the whole way through. It's just what you'd expect it to be. Kind of like having a root beer barrel. Very even. You know what you're getting, you know what you got. That is your perfect old-timey root beer. If you're looking for that. If you say, oh, the root beers today have too many bells and whistles, and I'd be like, sir, you need to stop drinking from the hose, because that's another thing that'll make you see bells and whistles. And it'll be the fire department coming and saying, what are you doing drinking out of the hose on our truck? And you'll have to run away. And if you got the Dalmatian under your arm, you're just going to get arrested. That's why Randall's not here this week. Don't tell Monk. None of those let us down. But now, like I said, if you're an adult, or if you're allowed to have less than 0.5% alcohol by weight, we have these candies on the bar, and I think we might have to tip for them. Had to work that one out. What's first? Bourbon. I'm of age, and I like to drink responsibly once in a great while. But I'm wondering how good this bourbon is. You used to see those little chocolates that were flavored like booze. They were quite popular in the 80s and 90s. As a kid, you'd get those for your parents, and Mom would be like, get Dad just one. And you'd buy him a couple extra, and he'd be like, give me the chocolate! And then I'd be like, Daddy! And then Christmas would be ruined. Oh, I'm sorry, I just had a flashback. Anyways, this is milk chocolate, but it smells like it's dark chocolate. Maybe the bourbon's speaking. Now, when you get in the center, there is like a caramel in there that's representing the bourbon. It's not too heavily alcoholic. It really has the bourbon aspect of the bourbon. And I know you're not supposed to say something tastes like what it is. It's against the rules, but there's no big bang in there. It's smooth. It's just like a less sweet caramel. So that's enjoyable. Unless you're completely against a little bit of alcohol, which like I'm putting with rum cake and like that mint. It's like with Jameson, I think, or Jägermeister. There's another one that's out at Christmas. It's worth your time. Let's save this one for last. We'll save this one for last. Oh, I guess we won't. Stout! Stout! Let it on out! This is some chocolate I've been doing without. Come on! I'm talking to you, Monk. Monk's too young. I'm going to put these right down the garbage disposal because he can't get into them. Because the last thing you want is a drunk monkey. Because it's like that old song, we're off to the animal fair, the birds and the bees are there, the big baboon by the light of the moon was combing his auburn hair. The monkey, he got drunk, he sat on the elephant's trunk, and that was the end of the monk. There's one too many monks there. It's Monk. We can't have that. There may be an elephant in the basement. Okay, again, it's got a little something in the middle. And this is a dark chocolate. These are all from our friends at 7 Select. This one just tastes like dark chocolate. Unless Stout has something that's strikingly similar to dark chocolate that I don't know about, I'm not picking up anything too crazy off of that. Well, we got our pops lined up for the ball drop, but let's see if this chocolate is worth sharing. Moscow Mule, again, dark chocolate. It's got a nice wrapper. You'll have to look up the ingredients on that unless it has some little limerick on here. Store in cool, dry, ambient conditions between 60 and 65 degrees Fahrenheit, away from direct light and keep sealed. What is this, like uranium? Why do I gotta do all that? I mean, I could see it melting, but geez. Moscow Mule, you gotta serve it in like a tin cup. I know that. Like, this is actually just that cranberry Sprite that I like. But anyway. I'm wondering if this will be green in the center. Yeah, kind of like a creamy, like the orange in the Russell Stouffer's box. And it is citrusy. The flavor really pairs with the dark chocolate well. It's like a lime or an orange Russell Stouffer. That's a good call on my part. I'm going to give myself a lot of credit on that one. Something you should give yourself credit for is counting yourself amongst our subscribers. Like, share the video, tell your friends. It's a new year. 2018 was great, but let's make 2019 even better. Don't forget our playlist. Last week, we got into the exciting end of our Christmas videos when we did 7-Eleven, 1225, 411. That's where you could get all your last minute stocking stuffers at 7-Eleven. They're never closed. We love 7-Eleven. We have their own playlist. 7 Select, 7 Select, 7 Select. Some of these are available at some 7-Elevens. I'm not telling you which ones, because then it'll be all gone, and when I go for one, you'll have it. And we can't have that, can we, Monk? That's right. Facebook, Ken Murph Do This. Twitter and Instagram, at Ken Murph Do This. We gotta go. We gotta watch that ball drop. But we'll see you next week for an entire month of fitness. We're gonna be doing Diet for $1. We're gonna be doing fitness videos, Movie with a Monkey. We got some another bar, and we got another surprise to cap it all off. Till 2019, he's Monk. That's Spider-Man. That's Mr. Chompers. Thank you, Stewart. Thank you, 7 Select. I'm your old pal Murph, and let all acquaintance be forgot, and lots of monkey cheer. And popping off, we'll be right back in January next year. We'll see you next time we pop off.